Well, can't say I didn't see this coming, but it's a lot more painful to have to live in that reality. So, for those who are unaware, Call of Duty Black Ops 1 and 2 just dropped on the PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation 5. And as you would have freaking guessed, every single person who claimed that they would no longer be hopping on the bandwagon of Sony because physical discs are being removed and they want physical or nothing were the first couple people to purchase the damn game that is more expensive, mind you, than it should be for a game that was released before, and it's still a digital game. The purchases were so high, in fact, that the PlayStation Store shut down. The PlayStation Store shut down. Now, I'm going to be very honest with you. There's nothing wrong with you wanting to have fun. There's nothing wrong with you wanting to relive an experience. There's absolutely nothing wrong with you wanting to be able to cater for your own needs. That isn't the problem here. The problem here is the fact that people are so unable to stand by anything. I genuinely do not understand how in the world you guys all switched up within a freaking week. It's not even been up to a month that we're shouting and yelling to these corporations to give us what we deserve, right? Options, the option to choose, the option to be able to have both physical and digital. And for those who want physical, they can always go for physical. And for those who want digital, they can always go for digital. I feel like gamers do not realize that the choices you make also affect other people. You might think it doesn't matter, but it does. The things you do affect us who don't do them. And the statistics from you guys who do these things are what allows these companies to go ahead and do the things that they do and get away with the things that they do. How in the world did every single person switch up so quickly for a game that is so freaking old? I understand the nostalgia, the blah, 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 and all of that other shit. But that doesn't change the fact that this is exactly what they want. They just baited you guys and dragged you into this whole thing, and you fell for it and you walked right into it, and now here we are again. Purchasing so much that the store went down. This is giving them more than enough leverage to keep going what they're going to do. And at this point, I feel like we freaking even deserve it. I'm not even going to lie. We do. Because what? Why? Why is it so hard? So many of you even went back as to freaking renewing your PlayStation Plus subscriptions. Like, what is even this? What was the point of you trying to even give a voice to this thing if you were never going to sit down or stand by it from the very beginning till the very end? What was the point? We didn't need fake support, for God's sake. If you weren't going to actually stick by the principle of what you were saying, then why the frick did you say it in the first place? It doesn't even make any damn sense. Like, I don't get it. There's nothing. It's just nostalgia bait. There is nothing in Call of Duty. I play Call of Duty. I have played Call of Duty. I bought Call of Duty Modern Warfare. I play Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4 on PC, and I still play Call of Duty Mobile. There's nothing. It's nothing. There's nothing there that you can't miss out on. There's absolutely nothing you can't miss out on. I play Fortnite now. And my friends don't even play Fortnite. I play by myself. There's nothing. You're not missing out on shit. It's not going anywhere. Why? Like, why? Don't get me wrong. Again, there's nothing wrong with you wanting to have fun. There's nothing wrong with you wanting to have that experience again in, the new gen console, right? I want to experience how it felt again, just like the past. Live through what you once had. There is nothing wrong with that, but for God's sake, you couldn't make one freaking sacrifice for like just a brief period of time for us to be able to get what we deserve, our rights to shit that we buy and we pay money that we work for. Oh my God. At this point, I genuinely don't think that Call of Duty, I don't think that Sony now is going to backtrack on the whole removing physical media thing. And like I said before, we deserve it. We deserve it because we're surrounded by people like you who just don't know when to quit. You guys have no self-control whatsoever. It's insane. I know a lot of people are going to try and call me out or give me a shit for it, but it's the truth. You don't have self-control. None of you do. What the frick? Tell me one thing. Just give me one thing that's in Call of Duty. One thing that made you guys purchase the game so freaking much that it shut down the store. Tell me one thing. You're just shooting people. There's nothing. There's nothing. It's shooting people, talking with your boys. You can play that in any other freaking game. And this comes from someone who has been with Call of Duty. I have been with Call of Duty. I have spent money on Call of Duty. I spent more than $2,000 to $3,000 on Call of Duty Mobile. I've spent a lot more than. So what is it? I want to know. What is it in the game? I don't get it. Why? Why? Anyways, it doesn't even really matter, honestly. It's just frustrating. It is. But again, like I said too, from the very beginning, some of you don't realize that your actions genuinely affect other people. This is something that is a shared media. It's not just you playing your video games. The things you do as a consumer affects the next consumer. As long as there is a high margin of people doing what you're doing, the lowest margin of people are always going to be the victims. And that's the truth. But whatever, man. But yeah, just whatever. I'm tired of this planet. I am. I'm tired. I can't wait to just kick the boot and leave because we can never win, unfortunately. Not while we're fighting ourselves.